And now with some breaking news, rapper Lil Durk is charged in a for hire.
After news broke that Lil Durk's trial had been delayed until May 4th. His legal team filed new paperwork requesting his release from jail. His lawyers argued that Durk has been held in a special housing unit without due process since August 29, 2025. According to the filing, Durk is confined to a small cell, barely large enough for a bed, a toilet, and a sink. He is locked in for 23 hours a day, has no access to commissary, is allowed only one phone call per month, and is denied all in-person visits. His attorneys say he was originally placed in special housing as punishment for possessing an Apple Watch. However, they argue that this alleged violation was never reviewed by the Unit Discipline Committee, which normally must happen within 5 working days. Inmates from Durk's cell block later spoke out, confirming that he had been placed in solitary confinement.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS, and right now we're gonna show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone, and basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
Despite this, Durk's team posted a message on his social media showing support, saying, "Crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who really with you." Many fans believe this reflects Durk, realizing that some people have turned their backs on him. Even DJ Akanix commented, saying that many rappers appear to be switching sides.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the went on tour with, did songs with, called you they brother, they twin. I wouldn't be surprised if these rappers try to India. These are down low and dirty. And I think this is what, I think Durk right now is thinking that, man, I thought I was just with a whole bunch of real. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And I feel bad for Durk. When King Slime got locked up, there was a whole parade. Free him! Free him! Free him! Oh, nah. Everybody would post details of the case. How is this humane? How could they do this? Yo, free not Smurk. No, free Slime. Durk got locked up. They might give that half a bar. Free Smurk. And they moved the. I'll give credit. I have heard some of these guys have sent lawyers. Good for that. But Smurk is in there, man, realizing the world don't stop spinning because you locked up.
Akanix went further, suggesting that if Durk is ever released, he may not be the same person he was before prison. Durk was known for loyalty and giving back to those around him, but many of those people now seem to have abandoned him.
Let me tell y'all, the Durk y'all loved when he was free, if he gets back out again, he'll never be that Durk. I'm gonna tell you why. He done learned a lot of lessons. This is me assuming, nothing he's told me. But the things that he did for others, y'all know when he came on my podcast, right? And he said, man, yo, Gunna's a snitch. I can't Gunna. Man, that. I don't care. I love Thug. He said that because Thug told him. Yo, what Durk is realizing, Durk is a great soldier, but nobody looked at him like a leader. Durk was willing to move on behalf of the people he's loyal to when they get locked up. When he locked up, they might drop him as a bar in a song, but
as this story went viral, prosecutors responded by introducing new evidence. They presented a 2022 photo showing Durk posing with $1 million in cash. While it appeared to be simple flexing, prosecutors claim the photo represents a $1 million bounty allegedly placed on Rondo.court documents state that Durk allegedly used trusted associates to recruit hitmen and send them to Southern California in August 2022. Filings claim these individuals were promised a $1 million reward in exchange for carrying out the attack. Prosecutors also allege that co-conspirators were rewarded with money, music opportunities, and appearances in Durk's videos. One example mentioned was a song allegedly created as a reward after the crime. More concerning, prosecutors say they have multiple cooperating witnesses who will testify that Durk was the organizer behind these events. This has raised concerns that federal authorities now have too many witnesses against him. Observers at the hearing also noted that Durk appeared noticeably thinner and had cut his dreadlocks. The judge denied several defense motions, including a request to disqualify the case and a motion to dismiss for vagueness, while taking others under consideration.
Criminal lawyer, and I just learned that the rap artist Lil Durk just had his motion to dismiss his for hire case denied. To be honest, I'm not that surprised. Let me tell you guys something. There's only two ways that Lil Durk is rocking out of that federal courtroom on 2 feet. A jury of 12 people says that he is not guilty, or President Trump pardons him. There's no other way that Durk is walking out of that court free. That judge is not going to be dismissing any key evidence. He's not going to be dismissing any motions. He's not going to do anything that significantly helps Lil Durk walk out of that courtroom without having a trial. Now, how and why am I so sure of this? Well, here's the first thing I want to tell you. Most federal judges used to be federal prosecutors, exact prosecutors that are prosecuting Durk. A lot of judges used to stand in that very position. Federal prosecutors can be very biased people, and very rarely, once they put on that black robe and become a judge, do they get rid of those biases, okay? That judge very likely probably thinks that Durk is guilty. He just can't be the one to actually say it.
A legal analyst following the case stated that there is virtually no chance of the charges being dismissed before trial. According to him, Durk would need to go through the trial process and prove his innocence in court.
Remo, this is my last no jumper. Durk Torre told me I wasn't supposed to come back up here with that last.
Now look what happened to him.
That man got kids. You talking about look what happened to him.
Definitely not happy about him.
I wouldn't be happy if you go to jail, Adam, because I know you got daughter. Break down.
There's multiple people who are no longer there for their kids as a result of that Durk allegedly called in.
Until they put that on black and white, sir. Stop throwing stuff on a black man who's trying to do something right for the community right now.
The feds have already put out a lot of information about this.
You don't have to put it out. You don't have to put it out.
So
this is a major platform.
You're not the boss of me. We talk about rap on here. I think it is well within our jurisdiction to talk about the fact
jurisdiction?
that
What type of police
has been alleged to have ordered them.
This
Free smirk though,
Free
man.
smirk. But also, maybe
the police platform. This some police.
needs to sit down for a little bit and decide, hey, maybe I'm not anybody else.
We don't have no proof that
Well,
we don't.
And despite these setbacks, Durk's lawyers attempted to secure bond once again. Durk's father reportedly believed this third attempt could succeed, as the defense presented a bond proposal strong enough that the judge might consider approving it.
Left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son at least for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor. He wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence and, he's going to give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue. Family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers. And we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for it, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
However, new developments surfaced after information from a group chat was leaked. Prosecutors alleged that Durk ordered attacks on O-Block members for failing to retaliate following King Von's death. They plan to introduce testimony from a witness who claims Durk personally gave the orders.
Life by basically saying he's guilty of for hire. And the only thing that, yes, some of these things look suspect. Why'd you go there? Why are these people going there? Why'd you send this message? But nothing. There's no message that they got that says where Durk says, y'all that Quando yet? Nothing says that.
No, you missing the point. Okay. They got a witness already cooperating on that. Been had one. We just ain't seen what they said. It's 3 years. One of the cooperating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
that's cool. That's co-conspiracy too.
I don't know. You don't need too much more than that. One of them is cooperating. Then in the paperwork, you got the conversation. They say they had it in and out. The other two was figuring out how they getting paid.
One key witness for the prosecution was later accused of lying, which damaged his credibility. Court documents show the witness initially denied that any bounty existed, but later changed his story and claimed that there was one. This inconsistency has led some to believe the witness was manipulating federal investigators.
And that's what Didi did. He's basically saying all this evidence y'all got against Durk got nothing to do with me. Why you got me charged with Durk? And that doesn't mean he's going against Durk. That just means he wants his case severed. And I'm telling you, if it's severed, it helps Durk. Because one of the main connective tissue to this conspiracy is saying that Durk told Didi to hire. Didi's saying, I ain't get told to hire nobody. And I ain't hiring nobody. What are you talking about? Why would I hire someone? That's his thing.
Prosecutors reportedly plan to introduce several pages of additional evidence, which could delay the trial even further and potentially increase Durk's chances of bond. However, federal authorities then alleged that Durk was also connected to an earlier 2021 attempt on Quando Rondo at a Georgia gas station. They claim surveillance footage and witness testimony support this allegation, along with lyrics that prosecutors argue align with the timing of the incident.
Now the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Durk's attorney, Drew Findling, has continued to argue that the charges are excessive and unfair, maintaining Durk's innocence.
The case is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was identical, except the unnamed person now became Durk Banks. And this is the really important part, Ak. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Durk that celebrated and monetized this.
The case became more complicated when another individual, Vanny, was revealed to be cooperating with authorities. His custody status changed, suggesting he may have received a deal. Messages allegedly sent by Vanny discussing plea options were leaked, revealing his fear of going to trial and his desire to accept a reduced sentence.
I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, is it open? Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the Von? Like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, was it open? This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was the exact words, was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right in
You
there.
heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that, another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Durk before, who told on Von before he.
Vanny's father later made shocking claims, accusing his own son of involvement in King Von's death and stating that Durk allegedly knew about it. Academics questioned why Durk would betray King Von, especially considering they were once involved in a criminal case together that was later dropped after Von's passing.
Why would Durk want Von?
Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their chief spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting thing.
Like dude was he was signing the boys. He was Von wasn't no.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was
I mean, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender."
Viral tweet pointed out that Durk was on Instagram Live during multiple high-profile incidents, including the deaths of King Von, Lil Pab, and FBG Duck. Some fans believe Durk used Instagram Live as a possible alibi to show he was not physically present during these events.
No, he ain't take my advice. He ain't respond no back to me because this is on a tablet. He on a jail tablet when I sent that to him. He ain't respond nothing else to him. I told you he can't take my advice because they plan. They made themselves get caught. This is what come along with it. They wanted to get caught. You understand me?
So, that's what you meant by trenches of paint. Okay.
You trenches what?
Was it you that said that? With the whole narrative about Vonnie snitching with the text messages? Like,
I don't know who said that, but that was you.
But that was a focus. Everybody was trying to make it seem like that's what the text message was about.
No, that's just saying what he can cop out to and this, that, and when he's saying Von, some people like, damn, what he gonna tell on
I ain't gonna lie, I said that in my video. I'm free to know what the bond name was for.
No, he ain't gonna tell him the line. You gonna tell him just like you orchestrate, look, and you orchestrate. And guess who you work for?
Another alleged informant entered the case. Ted, the younger brother of one of Durk's associates. Reports claim newly released body cam footage shows Ted attempting to cooperate with police. His involvement surprised many in the rap community, as he was not originally part of the investigation.
Really? Sure, yeah. The dude had it. What about that? A man had it with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
Reports say that Ted was arrested on an unrelated charge. While being transported to the police station, he allegedly began asking officers if he could provide information about people involved in crimes. Sources claim that before he even entered the station, he was already trying to cooperate in hopes of getting his own charges.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I tell you about the murder. I swear to God. I tell you about the murder. It's my son. I tell you about everything. I swear to God. I tell you. I will tell you. Please. Please. I swear. Please.
After arriving at the station, Ted was placed in a holding cell while waiting to speak with investigators. During this time, reports suggest he continued pushing to cooperate with law enforcement. It became clear that he was willing to say almost anything if it meant improving his situation or securing his release.
Hey, hold on. You gotta relax for me. I can't understand. I just relax. What's the number? What you saying, man? We're gonna do what we do for you, all right? You see what we can do for you. You gotta relax.
Relax, man. Come on, I'm gonna get a buzzing grip. Relax.
Give me No, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that